2. You're supposed to call the ring bell.
And ladies and gentlemen, the War Heavyweight Championship is on the line, and you want to talk about a clash of styles. Our champ, Austin Aries, very much in the new generation of wrestling. High flying, hard hitting, high impact. 75 minutes with Bryan Danielson, beating Samoa Joe, winning the gauntlet match and pinning. Should I call you Messiah Yap?
You know what? Call the match.
And on the other hand, you have Mr. Old School, a throwback to the old days of the NWA, Harley Race, Ric Flair, Old School Memphis himself, Scrap Iron, Adam Pearce. And you want to talk about a match that's really going to be more of a testament of wills and who is going to outthink the other person in this match. Calling elbow tie-up right there.
And Michael, let's not forget what happened last night at the Southern California Championship Wrestling Show. These two faced each other for the Pro Wrestling World Championship, and it resulted in a double pin.
Ladies and gentlemen, alert the press, Gary Yap contributed something. You made a positive contribution.
You know what? This is for the title. This is for all the marbles, and this deserves to be taken very seriously. Last night at the Southern California Championship Wrestling Show, these two did square off against each other. It resulted in a double pin, hence tonight's match.
Well, in the case of a double pin, the challenger can exercise a clause to get an immediate rematch, and that's only provided that the champion would grant him one. And Austin Aries, being the champion that he is, decided, hey, we went to a double pin, but I can sit there and pin you in that ring. Beautiful move right there into the side headlock right there. Austin Aries won.
And let's give credit where credit's due. Austin Aries has been a fighting champion ever since he won the title. He defeated Scott Lost. He went through a number of people in the gauntlet. He's defeated Super Dragon.
Right now, Adam Pearce from the side headlock position is admonishing the referee, telling him to count faster. To me, those counts were very, very fair. But now this is a very awkward position for Aries because Adam Pearce has got to have 3 inches on him, maybe 4 to 5. Definitely a height and weight advantage for Adam Pearce. So you got to realize that a side headlock for Austin Aries, as strong as he is, as muscular as he might be, is very hard to keep on a man the size of Adam Pearce. And now look at the bridge, twist out of that, drop toe hold, beautifully done, right into the side headlock again. And this is what Austin Aries has to do. Austin Aries has got to ground Adam Pearce. He has to... Well, Adam Pearce grabs the ropes, slides right out of the ring to take a breather. Smart wrestling by Adam Pearce, and this is Adam Pearce's forte.
Adam's going to do everything he can to slow this match down, to stall on the outside, to frustrate Austin, so Austin makes a mistake.
Well, it's like I said, Pearce is very much a throwback to the old school style of wrestling. He's not going to go there. He's not going to beat Austin down. He's not going to try to out-wrestle Austin. He's going to wait for Austin to come to him. He's going to wait for Austin Aries to make that mistake. And then Adam Pearce can use his experience and use his years of wrestling to capitalize on that mistake and win the championship. Right now, Adam Pearce slides back in the ring after having a conference with his manager, Mr. C. Edward Vanderpaal, always outside the ring. You got to factor in the Vanderpaal factor. I mean, you got to believe Vanderpaal's not going to stand out there with his hands in his pocket. He's going to get involved in this match some way, some form.
Like a good manager should.
Well, we have our differences on that. Yeah, you know all about good managing, huh, Yap?
You know what? One of us is 2-0 tonight, and one of us hasn't wrestled at all.
One of us has a job, and will always have a job. And the other one of us, one day, will get his and will no longer be seated Pro Wrestling War, and that will be a day that I'm happy on.
You know, Michael, I'm not going to go into this. I'm not going to go into this right now. Suffice to say that you know as well as I do, what I say goes, what I want happens.
Well, until your name is on my paycheck, and I don't think that's ever going to happen, it ain't. What you say is not going to go. Well, I'm going to call these matches for Anthony Maris.
I can't get a checking account anymore.
Oh!
They won't give me one.
Big surprise! Big surprise! I'm shocked. In any case, kick to the midsection right now by Pearce.
I have old checks that I try to pass.
I'm sure you do.
But
is that what you gave Sabu?
It doesn't really work anymore.
Is that why New Jack's hunting you down too? Is that why you can't go to Mexico because Ultimo Dragon's gonna hang you by your toes or something?
Call the match!
Oh, a little testy. Side headlock now from Adam Pearce. Did I strike a nerve?
Okay, you know what?
Adam Pearce now firmly in control right there in the corner, using that size and that weight advantage that I spoke about earlier. Looking for a clean break. Referee's counting. We get a clean break? No. Aries shoots Pearce off. Pearce knocks him out the shoulder tackle. Drop down by Aries. Beautiful leapfrog by Austin. Beautiful deep arm drag. Look at that. And another one. And look at Austin Aries taking this match right back down to the mat where he wants it.
I think what Pearce doesn't realize is Aries is very well schooled. Yes, even in old school wrestling. You said this was a battle of generations, new generation versus old school. But a lot of people don't realize this. Austin Aries is named after former wrestling legend Austin Idol. Someone that Aries looked up to for a very long time. Idol, there's a flashback for you.
Yeah, that is a flashback.
So Aries is well versed in his old school wrestling.
But I think that if in a match against old school wrestling, Pearce is going to win. But this is what Aries has to do to win. He has to be on that mat wrestling Adam Pearce. Because as good as Adam Pearce is, I will honestly say that Austin Aries is the better wrestler than Adam Pearce is. This is right now by Adam Pearce. Aries looking for an escape, rolls with it, just keeps rolling with it, trying to roll, but beautiful flip out into a pin, 2, and look at Austin Aries. I said he's going to have the better wrestler. Side headlock takeover, right back in that side headlock right there.
Aries at this point in time is definitely out wrestling Pearce, out thinking Pearce.
And Adam Pearce with a rake to the eyes. And now, Mr. Vanderpump trying to get the crowd behind Adam Pearce. I don't think that's going to happen. Shoulder tackle to the midsection. Pearce brings out Aries. No, reversal by Austin. Comes in hard. Austin lands on his feet. Back in, back elbow. Beautiful sequence right there. Leaped over the top rope. Hit him with the back elbow. He's waiting on Pearce now.
Look at Austin just taunting him.
Staggering out of the corner. Austin missed it.
Did he just...
And look at going for the... And Pearce missed an elbow drop. But Austin didn't miss the kick. And a kick to the back of the head.
Lining
And
him
a
up
kick to the chest. Beautiful roundhouse kick. Here's the cover. 1, 2. No, 2 count only. Adam says no, not even close. Austin now stalking Adam Pearce. Slowing the pace of this match down. Forearm shots. Knife edge chop. Beautifully done right there. Adam Pearce reversal on the Irish whip right now. And there's what I talked about. There's the interference.
Vanderpump doing what a manager should do. Take it out.
Pearce with a suicide dive to the middle rope, taking out Mr. Vanderpump. And now Vanderpump is not going to be a factor in this match any longer.
Although I guess if he did cushion Adam's blow, he did what he was supposed to do as well.
Watch out for Austin. The champ's gonna fly. Beautiful suicide dive to the middle and bottom rope. Takes the challenger right off his feet. Crowd really up behind the champ right now.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That didn't go well.
That didn't go as intended, I think. I gotta believe that.
Run, Vanderpump!
Okay, either his heart's going to explode or Austin's going to catch him. Oh!
And that's what a good manager does.
Or Adam Pearce is going to cut Austin Aries off at the pass. And Charles Mercury's in the crowd. Thank you, Adam Pearce.
He wrestled tonight?
Yes, he did. I tried to call his match, but you'd rather go on your Napoleon-like rant about how great Team Epic is.
Was it any good?
It was actually very good, but I couldn't call it properly because you decided to inflate your ego a little bit before you went and got your stunning victory over Marcus Riots.
See, you thought it was stunning too!
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Michael Zarella. Your compliment is noted.
Snap suplex. And if you believe that was a compliment, Nah, I'm gonna just leave that one alone. In any case, snap suplex onto those mats right there. And if you think those mats are soft, they're not. There's no give in those mats. Those mats are rolled up tight, and that's all of Austin's weight hitting those mats.
You know, this dojo has definitely been used to its full capacity the entire night.
That's an understatement, to say the least. The dojo and everything outside of it, too. And now Adam Pearce is, well, apparently the crowd's doing something that Adam Pearce doesn't like. And a shot to the face, courtesy of Austin Aries, and a backhand chop right there, and a punch. Beautiful left hand right there, rocks the challenger. And a kick to the midsection, clubbing blow to the back. And what's...
Supposed to be a chain right here.
Wait, did he say there's supposed to be a chain right there?
There was... And now Vanderpool...
Well, a little bit of dissension there.
Got dissension in the rings right there. And Austin Aries just said he's gonna... Adam Pearce said he's gonna hold him up for 30 seconds in a suplex. Way to really tell the other guy what you're gonna do, Pearce. Oh, but Austin, right as he's gonna reverse that suplex, got a knee in the midsection right there. Adam now picks him up. Beautiful gut breaker right there. Brings the abdomen, midsection right across the knee. No doubt knocking all the air out of Austin Aries.
Just like you said, Michael, Adam's slowing the pace of the match down. Methodical. He's really picking and choosing his attacks on Aries. And he has the chain.
Wait a minute. This isn't Memphis. What the hell is he doing with a chain?
Referee isn't looking, and like I always say, what the referee doesn't see is legal.
Well, Adam Pearce taking a page out of everybody's book, taking the chain, wrapping it around his fist, and pummeling the champ, and now choking the champ. Come on, referee! What is this? He's choking the man with a chain. Aries still has the chain. Vanderpool's doing a great job of distracting the ref. I hate to admit it. Wrapping the chain around his fist. Runs for the big fist drop. Catches Austin Aries right between the eyes with that chain. Aries in all kinds of trouble. 1, 2. No, Austin Aries kicks out. Heart of a champion coming through. Come on. And Adam Pearce hooks the leg this time. Very uncharacteristic for someone as old school as Adam Pearce not to hook the leg.
Adam got rid of the chain.
Adam doing the smart thing, getting rid of the chain before the referee could turn around and see the chain and disqualify him. I'm sure Adam Pearce does not want to be disqualified, because if he gets disqualified in this match, he goes all the way back down to the bottom of the totem pole.
Well, let's be honest. Referee Robbie is a pretty easy one to get one over on.
The kid's been refereeing the whole night. Look at this, roll through, cover 1, 2, no, 2 count. Beautiful, and a clothesline cuts off Austin Aries.
Oh my God.
And I tell you, this is what I said. Maybe going for a freestyle bow and arrow right now. Got those legs intertwined. Freestyle bow and arrow from Adam Pearce. Look at the pressure on the back. Look at how deep. Look how far down the head of Austin Aries is. Look how far up the legs and the knees are pushing, stretching the back and spinal cord area of Austin Aries. Austin now trying to get the...
What Adam has to watch for, though, is Adam could put himself right there in a pinning predicament.
Great awareness by Austin Aries. And a knee lift right there to the midsection once again of Adam Pearce. And Adam Pearce, like we said, Adam Pearce slows this match down to a pace he wants now.
Just like this right here.
Rear chinlock now applied by Adam Pearce. Great move for him to do right now. Really taking a breather, catching his breath, getting his composure back. Meanwhile, consequently, Austin Aries has got to fight.
He's also leaning into it, putting his weight on Aries, making Aries carry the weight.
And that is a big man right there, draped across the back of Austin Aries. No doubt cutting off his air. Austin is fighting for every single breath he takes right now. And the crowd now mocking Mr. Vanderpool as he tries to get the crowd behind Adam Pearce. Fat chance of that happening. Austin fights back to his feet now. Back elbow. One more. Aries comes off the ropes, ducks the clothesline, ducks the back elbow. Austin off the ropes. Crossbody block. Pearce catches the backbreaker. just when Austin Aries builds up that head of steam, just when cover 1, 2 count again. Adam's calling the referee over. Well, Adam Pearce was instructing the referee how to count to 3. And
well, we don't. He might not know at this time how to count to 3. To be very honest with you.
He's been counting to 3 fine all night. No, Royal Octopus hold right now. You want to talk about old school?
Yeah, there's one you don't see.
And you
a
want to
lot
talk
nowadays.
about really a product of the environment. We're here in the Inoki Dojo. I mean, the walls are plastered with the famous wrestlers who've gone through New Japan Wrestling, and for Adam Pearce, it's kind of ironic that he pulled out a Royal Octopus hold here. He let him go after being admonished by the referee. Not really happy about being admonished by the referee, but what are you going to do? He's the referee. He's the man in charge.
I want to say Adam can't be going to the top rope, can he?
No, he shouldn't be going to the top rope. This is unfamiliar territory for Adam Pearce right now. Adam Pearce now perched on the top rope. Make that crutch on the top rope. Austin Aries with the presence of mind to know what's going to happen, to know that Adam Pearce does not belong on the top rope.
You know, I'm really surprised Pearce would go for that right now, especially because he had Aries in the palm of his hand, and now
Austin Aries with a forearm, and that might be why he went for that match, knowing he had Austin, wanting to inflict a little bit of humiliation and punishment on Austin, going for a superplex, fold on the top rope, very dangerous. Beautiful superplex.
And this is
number 1, 2. That was reminiscent of last night.
That was exactly how last night's match ended.
And both men knowing that's how last night's match ended, they probably, from my vantage point, it was a double kick out from both of them.
Absolutely. Both men are not going to let last night happen tonight.
And now the fans rallying behind the champ right now. The champ's really, you can tell, you can look at the look on his face, his inability to get to his feet, using the ropes for support. The champ has been through a war with Adam Pearce. And a right hand, and a forearm.
Trading blows.
They're just trading. This has just turned, it's degenerated into a fight. Oh, and a forearm. Look at the forearm shot from Adam Pearce. Winding up, ducks the clothesline. Austin off, spinning forearm. Right over the top rope, he sends Adam Pearce. Might have been a rolling elbow, not sure. It was kind of blocked by the referee. And look at, got the fan standing up in front of me. Might have gone. That might have been a double axe handle right there from the match. And now Austin Aries in full control, throws Adam Pearce, taking out a row of chairs.
Austin is not going to let Adam dictate this pace anymore. Austin went out after Pearce.
And I gotta wonder. I mean, you know, both these men, they must know they can't win outside the ring, but
you know, Vanderpyle has a point. He is choking him.
They're outside the ring. It's the referee's job to get them back inside the ring. I mean, you can't get disqualified outside the ring. And wait a minute. What do you mean he's choking him? Adam Pearce hit the guy with a chain.
But the referee didn't see it.
Well, obviously he didn't see him choking either. Austin now, Pearce on the top rope. Beautiful missile drop kick. Cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2.
That's it.
Oh, 2.5. And look at Austin Aries, knowing that he would have to use his weight on the shoulders of Adam Pearce to keep him down. Not only hooked the leg, but rolled over Adam now fireman's carry. Oh, another gutbuster right there. Dropped him right across the knee. Just like that. Cover 1, 2. Could be it. No. Again a 2 count. Another near fall for Scrap Iron Adam Pearce. And look at the look on Adam Pearce's face. Adam Pearce is getting frustrated. But 1, 2. And I'm surprised. After getting a much closer near fall while hooking the leg, Adam Pearce chooses not to hook the leg for what could have put Austin Aries away. Whips him into the corner right there. Adam Pearce with a...
What was that?
Cartwheel into it. Back up.
Aries with a big drop kick to the face.
Lands him right in the face.
Going for it again.
I can't believe what I just saw. Adam Pearce, and another drop. He got the right underneath the chin. Adam Pearce went for a cartwheel handspring elbow. Never.
Going for it again.
One more time, and the referee gets kicked. Adam Pearce pulled the referee Robbie right in front of the drop kick. And now he's got that chain again. Oh, right hand.
Hit him.
Not like this. Not like this. One, no. Two, come on, no. Oh, two, no. Austin Aries, despite the referee getting knocked down, despite being hit in the...
Davey Richards has just come to ringside. That's Davey Richards.
Davey Richards, who earlier in the night was attacked and accosted by Scrap Iron Adam Pearce, now coming to the aid.
He threw Austin the chain.
He threw Austin the chain. Austin with a big left hand catches Adam Pearce right in the forehead.
That's cheating.
That's a receipt. That's what you're gonna get, yeah? You pay attention. And look at Davey Richards now. Adam Pearce going after Davey Richards. Adam Pearce lying prone. Austin going for that 450.